hey, if you're a pharmacist or incoming pharmacist that's even remotely interested in applying to medical school, what I'm about to show you is literally made with you in mind. And so, for those of you that don't know, in 2022, I applied to pharmacy school. I keep saying pharmacy school. I applied to medical school in 2022, and I got in on the first try, and just finished my first year. And ever since I got in, I've been getting a lot of questions and people asking specific questions that are catered to pharmacists, like, who do you ask for letters of recommendation, or what do people think when when you told them you wanted to go to medical school as a pharmacist? What did your pharmacy school professors think? Like certain questions that could only be answered by someone that's actually done it. And it got to the point where I was like, man, there's a lot of people asking me questions. Maybe I could try to make this into a resource where anyone that had these questions could just come to this resource and get their questions answered. And I didn't know how to do it at first, but recently I found this new website called School, and I created a forum called the PharmD to MD Hub, and that's what I want to show you today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael, and I don't know if I already said that or not, but whatever. But let me just show you what I did here. So when it comes to applying to medical school, there's like essentially four pillars or three pillars. It's the MCAT, obviously, the primary application, which consists of the personal statement in the work and activity section, the secondary essays, and then the interview. So I would say those are like the pillars of the medical school application. And so I've created little modules where I show you how to use the website, number one, because it's kind of a new website. I went through videos where I went over the general medical school application timeline. I went over my personal timeline, and I kind of wrote the different prereqs that you need to have before you can apply. And obviously this is still under construction, but I add to it every single day. And I've been working on it since the beginning of this year, my second semester. So with this, I've added some different hacks. Like, the thing with it is that there's so much information for applying to medical school, is that like you don't even know where to start, right? So what if it was just all in one good place? And so that's what I did, and I will continue to do, is like I put links to all the free practice exams. I made a video where I showed you how to use the Miles Down Anki deck and how to use Anki in general. I put together some this is a video. It's from my friend Vikram. He was a part of the Shimmy Consulting, and I put some videos and links that I enjoyed. And so yeah, so essentially these are modules that I put together. Personal statement prep. Sorry, let me move myself out of the way here. And so this is how I wrote my personal statement, with commentary or without commentary, and with commentary, with my breakdowns. And some of these I've already made available. But here's something that's exclusive to this community. I have 5 and counting examples of personal statements from students that have been accepted to medical school. So this is very valuable. It definitely helps to see other people's personal statements, just to see like when you're getting ready to write your own. And obviously I offer personalized help if you need it, with one complimentary free personal statement review. So if that's something you're interested in, we can definitely do that within the community as well. Work and activity section, this is still under construction, but I put my work and activity section, and will continue to add more modules. Here's the thing about this though. I don't want to add just random modules, and I don't want to add just things that you don't really need. So that's why I'm waiting and adding people to the community, and hearing their questions and making the modules in response to what people are really needing. So it's not like overwhelming and so much so where you don't even go through any of it. So that's why I'm kind of taking it slow when it comes to building these out. With these, I put links to like the secondary application libraries. And then for these, this is where you can actually sign up to do a mock interview with me, and I have a few other people that will help with interviewing as well. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll have access to all of this within the PharmD to MD Hub. down here to some bonus modules that I've created where I'm going to, as I go through medical school, I'm going to give you the secrets and everything that I learned so you don't have to learn the hard way. And then I'm reading the White Coat Investor Guide for students. So as I read it, I'm going to put all the tips and just like take all the really important facts and put it into these modules so you can just quickly look through them. And some people ask me about social media because I post some reels and stuff. So I might post a little tutorial on how I do my reels. Whenever I do, this is an interview I did with Dr. Nathan Gartland. He's the CEO of the Physician Pharmacist. He was kind of like the guy that kind of like, it was a trend center in terms of content for pharmacists applying to medical school. And I did an interview with him. And so I posted that here. When people ask me questions, if we do like weekly calls, so like if you see right here, we do like weekly or bi-weekly calls, and you can ask any question you want and I'll answer them for you. And if people ask me certain questions, I can take a clip from that and just put it in here so that you can refer to the question later on when you have it, okay? And so, yeah, so this is the PharmD to MD Hub. And hopefully this is, I hope this is a useful resource to you. And as you can see, there's 27 people in here right now, which I'm very humble that you guys would be in here. But right now it's free. And so here's the thing. It's free right now, but I have a feeling, as I add more information to it, I don't want it to be devalued what's in there. Sometimes when something's free, people like take it for granted. So I'm going to put a charge in it. Once it hits 35 people. So once I hit 35 members, I'm going to put a monthly charge on it just to kind of have like a little gatekeeping, but not much, because once you get in, you literally get access to everything. So, but, if you're interested in joining, I'm going to put the link to join in the description below, and you can join it there. And like I said, once it hits 35 members, I will turn it to a paid community. So if you're seeing this right now, I would join as soon as you can, just so you can get in while it's still free and get access to all this stuff. And if you ever have any questions, this website also has a feature where you can literally directly DM me, like a text message. So this is like the greatest way to just put everyone in one place. And most of all, you can literally post things. Like one of my friends in here, she just took step 2. So we're celebrating her. Like, I think one of the most underrated parts about like something like this is the community aspect of it. Just being able to like hear other people's experiences and ask other people questions that are going through the same thing as you is so valuable. So just being in here with other pharmacists or other med students or other pre-med students that are applying to medical school or currently going through medical school is just as valuable. And so I would encourage you, if you're watching this, I literally made this for you, especially if you're a pharmacist applying to medical school or thinking about it. This resource was created to help you and make it the process a lot more fun, number one, a lot more easily accessible and easy to like maneuver, and just take the stress out of it. I know it's a stressful process, but if you have the resources and the guidance that you need, it kind of takes the stress out of it. So anyways, hope this was helpful. Hope this interests you. Like I said, right now there's 27 people in here, and once it hits 35 members, I'm going to put a little charge on it. So if you're watching this, and I would join as soon as you can. I'm going to put the link in the bio, okay? Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to hear more questions that you have. That actually helps guide what I put in the community. So let me know what questions you have about applying to medical school as a pharmacist, and I'll do my best to answer them, not only in YouTube videos, but also within the community, okay? Thank you guys. Have a good one.